around the ring. Just like Shorty know a way around the storm, making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental.
Yeah, you're right. Let me just whoop that
Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3.
Yo, listen.
I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head. No
my nigga.
Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jury and silly.
I said you nice, Rick. I said you nice. No, you not. Bruh, listen, Rick. Listen, Rick. Alright, bro. You right, my nigga. You right, bro. Okay, I understand that. I feel as though you're not. I feel as though you're not better than me, bro. I just feel as though you're not better than me. No, you. My nigga, Rick. 95% of the games we play is with the Packers. 95% of the game. 95% of the games we play is with the Packers. If we play 10 games, 9 of them shits is with the Packers, bro. I'm not complaining. Listen. I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm not. Hold on. I'm not. Listen, hold on. I'm not saying that. Listen. Let me get my whole thing out. Hold on. Okay, I'm saying that. Outside of you playing the Packers, you're not better than me. You cannot beat me consistently. That's what I'm saying. You cannot beat me consistently, Rick. That's what I'm saying. Outside of you picking the Packers. Outside of you picking the Packers. I don't feel as though and that's my thing. I don't feel as though you can compete with different teams how you do. I don't feel as though you can beat me consistent as you do without the Packers. That's my thing. Rick, you play with a different team every once a month, bro. Like, stop. No, you don't, but you right, bro. You right, Rick. All right, you right, Rick. You right, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Cause in the past month, you picked 2 different teams, my nigga. You picked the Vikings and you picked the fucking the Dolphins. And what happened when you had the Vikings? Okay, when you pick the snow, facts, and then you pick the snow, facts. And what happened? No, we went 1-1. We went 1-1. And I said in the past month, but nah, you right. It don't matter. Alright, you right, bro. Alright, I just feel as though you're not better than me. It don't even matter, bro. My thing is,
TGOD, baby, no, that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We doing honest, we going insane. Pouring this. Yeah, homies got me pouring this.
I'm playing. That's what I'm playing. I'm playing that well. He.
We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory.
He blamed you. He blamed you. He blamed you. Yo, Rick got you blocked. Rick got you blocked. Rick got you blocked. Rick got you blocked. Rick got you blocked, yo. Yeah. Yo, cool stupid, bro. My diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man. I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. Not
my
me.
team when the game put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
That's cool. Right, look at you. It's tie ball game. Look at you. Don't worry. I understand you want to be in that well place. You only go with the Packers, bro.
One shot. You only get one shot.
Telling you, my nigga.
You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment.
Cop out.
One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Football all of the base. My ace boom going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
That was good shit.
We've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. From the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Motherfucker.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Dolphins. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the ball. But what offenses like to do is still show formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Handoff running left is Mostert. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Sanders' kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense scores out there to muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he gets it down to the 32. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be
my God.
27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. That's taken in by Watson. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
What?
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tunyon, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Tua. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting maybe at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Hill on the return. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Tua going to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's got room. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Tua now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Mostert. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on.
I took one back earlier with the
fullback.
fullback.
This will be a 52-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So it was 4th and 1. They wound up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles was in 100% agreement with the decision.
So what?
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Rodgers' throw brought in by Watson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this to a hit, and the ball is out. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point and good by Sanders. And the lead now stands at 13. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A final shot before half for Rodgers. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A solid stiff arm. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial. Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
On first down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Rodgers to throw once more. Man open, here is Jones. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and move up a bunch more plays.
On the sneak, Rodgers. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Chargers going to go on 4th down. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And two are going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. It's a gain of Tua. Brings up 3rd and 6. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Come on, that's Derwin James. Come on. I bet on this where we actually go lock in.
Here we go. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Tua. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle they go with Mostert. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
But you got the ball conservative.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Hey, go field.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. The kick by Sanders is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So let's see the improvement here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Rodgers now on first down. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And again, it's Rodgers. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
Why would I do that? Show up.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold.
Oh, and still.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the
nowhere near
drive.
me.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Second down, here's Mostert again. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back.
Let me go get my roll-up real quick. Hold on.
That run.
Oh, you rushing low, nigga. Yeah.
To throw is Tua.
Now I might take a push too. Hold on.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing just outside his own goal line. That's taken on the 25. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver, fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Catch made by Watson on the out route. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
One final try now for Rodgers. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. The mistake there by the offense.
Yeah, you heard me.
Pick on a Pro Bowl corner and coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Yeah, I'm about to send that right, Josh. Alright, whatever. Man, just What you mean? What you mean? I never said I can't beat you with the Packers. What you got the Packers? I said, listen. I said, if you don't got the Packers, you won't be able to compete as well as you do. Like you won't win as many games as you do. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh no, I thought you was joking. I thought you was dead ass. You gotta show yourself that. What's your name again, John? How am I not connected? Like, yo, this shit is fucking stupid, bro. So what? Oh, I scared. Do it right the first time, they all try to read me. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded this. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute stop. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? Me. One day ones, yeah, the dance is the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. When you ride, I ain't getting the Ravens. I ain't getting the Bills. I'm getting 3 random. Congratulate the whole team. When you riding like we riding with each other. 2 random. I'll meet you halfway. I don't. Okay. Seahawks. Broncos.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio.
Why you on a random,
Today,
bro?
It's an AFC North matchup between the Cincinnati
I'm about to get the Seahawks and fuck you up.
That's
why.
McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Cleveland.
That's the reason why people aren't picking
A
those.
fairly short kick from the 14, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
I don't know. I ain't saying nothing. Darnold, PJ. Just pick your team. We could just pick teams if you want.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
You happy I'm rolling this
Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 27, Watson. His throw incomplete.
Hey, Green Bay.
David Bell,
y'all really
the intended
torn,
receiver, and that'll make it third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
So what? We get one more random?
Throwing on third down, Watson.
Yo, you hear this shit, my nigga?
He does have the first down. Just with the Browns.
What the crowd want? Yo, what, you see what I'm saying? Washington, do this count or are we just being curious? So this should. So if we get 3, that's your third option. All right, so Washington.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber
Chargers
like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eagles don't count for me, right?
On the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Chicago.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down.
I'm going for my 4th pick. Fuck it.
Watson now to throw.
Patriots, I rock with it. I don't give a fuck. Niggas want to change. Niggas want to change rules and shit. That's crazy. I want to pick teams now. How about that?
Solid opening drive so far. They move this football to the field goal range. You know that they want to count this.
I want to pick teams now.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me.
And it's a fumble, and the Bengals have recovered it. We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one, and to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
What?
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right?
Nigga, so it's on Detroit right now. D. Campbell.
The triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level.
As a general rule,
bitch, I ain't know who the fuck I wanted. I was going through the whole playbook. I was looking for the 49er playbook, low key, but my fucking dumbass is looking for 4-9. That's what I was looking for instead of FS. SF. That's really what it was. Fuck out of here.
It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football in triple option, you've actually called that play.
24 yards the gain there, another first down as well.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring
after all this rushing,
your best
do you think?
Just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Mixon with a first down.
Nah, you good, nigga. I understand, bro. Nigga, you good, bro. Bro, you live under somebody else's roof, nigga. I understand.
15. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to Mixon on first down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll give it to Mixon. And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon.
Oh, funny shit. I'm about to join the whole
2 yards out. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. And here they force a turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Mixon trying to punch it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard at the 2. 3rd and goal. Burrow. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Browns drive about to get started. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. They'll try the air now with Watson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the 44, Watson. And his throw here is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Any game share?
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Watson. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD.
Hey, Josh.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it hit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, got their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
No, we're not allowed to be.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hold on, pick my foot. I'm about to actually drink this water.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson.
Actually, it tastes so damn good.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, this defense is certainly organized.
Why the fuck? Oh, that's Purdy? Oh, my God.
Pressure, and the coverage is forcing incompletions and
pause it.
capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Pause.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Oh, word. All right,
the Browns signal
you
for
right.
the second of their
You're absolutely
timeouts
right.
as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Just remember that.
On first and 10,
Remember that.
Watson.
Say less.
Right back to Njoku. And he's got this down a yard or
Say
two.
less. Remember, he got a Jersey nigga back there. Jersey nigga gonna bound the fuck up.
Second and 4.
Jersey nigga gonna bound the fuck up.
To the air yet again, Watson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into air throws.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Score a little to a lot.
On fourth down, Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Ain't a bad matchup though, low key.
The Bengals drive about
overall
to get going.
wise, yeah, but like matchup head to head, I don't feel like that's better.
First down. Here's Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah, Walling gets some players now.
With 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing on second down, Watson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. 11. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. He's at the 40, 20, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
I didn't even mean to do that though, no funny shit. I'm over here hitting the blunt. I'm thinking out audible. I'm tripping.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one
I said,
away.
what? I'm over here hitting the blunt. Think I'm tripping. What are you talking about? The fuck?
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about.
I said I'm tripping. Like what the fuck?
Well,
like what the fuck? I said I did some bullshit. What the fuck? I ain't say I did nothing.
If they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, the other ones that need to touch the ball.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Watson. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now down to 20. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bengals drive out to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I ain't gonna lock on. Like
3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look.
Come on, McCaffrey. How you gonna turn your back on the ball? Turn this back on the ball.
Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got hold on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the sticks.
All right, say less. I bet. I bet. Why are you talking to me?
The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And that stretches the lead to 27.
All right. Yo, no funny shit. I really do gotta go downstairs. You do gotta pause it though. No funny shit. My grandma just called me. I used it. Hold on. I used it though. Hold on.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, Watson. This complete to David Bell. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st down, it's Watson. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Again, it's Watson. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here. It's still down big.
He's got them now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one.
Talking about what?
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Grant David. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Throwing again is Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's going to try and go deep again. He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
Not against me. You talking about me? I'm talking about me. Fuck what you do to other people. I wasn't. Nah, that was better than me. What you mean? I ain't. Look, the fuck, I'm a man. What the fuck? He better than me. Like, you telling me, right? It's cool, he got it. Right. I ain't tripping. So look, right? I'm out there.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories.